I am here in Setúbal to the second wine fair in Portugal that they've had in this area. Now, you probably know that Setúbal is very famous for its Moscatel, but there's more to Setúbal than Moscatel. And here we have one of the best producers in the area, António Saramago, who is going to tell us a little bit about the philosophy of his estate and also his father's philosophy, who started the estate in, when did you start making your own wine? When did you start bottling your own wine?
Yeah, we started in 2002.
Before that, did you have a vineyard? Did you make wine? Did you...
No.
And this is your own vineyards? You don't buy grapes, or you have your own?
Yes, we only buy grapes.
So you are buying the grapes, but you are making the wine. Okay, so now tell us about the range of wines that you produce.
Yeah,
you started with reds. You have an entry-level red going right up to this.
Yeah.
Your best wine, your premium wine. So maybe tell us a little bit about.
Yes, I was telling you, we produce wines with a lot of emphasis on the Castellão grape, on the red wines, and Fernão Pires and Arinto, and a little bit of Muscatel for the fortified, on white wines, fortified wines. When you have a great Castellão, and you know a great Castellão, your first thought is that the Castellão is a very good grape.
So how are you
the wrong message about the grape.
How do you make it exciting?
You need to be very selective.
So do you actually dictate to your growers?
Yes.
What the yield should be? Do you actually give them a plan that they don't have too big a yield? They do proper thinning out and everything to your direction.
Small yields and very. Actually, you need to be very selective. You start picking the right grapes, the right clones, the right yields, all the right vineyards.
So you have a very rigorous selection.
Yes, I think you need to start there, but you need to know how to work that grapes.
Okay, maybe we can just have a look at some of your wines and maybe taste them, and you can tell us.
Yeah, of course.
What your philosophy is in making that particular wine. Right.
So, sorry. 3 different wines, all with a strong base of Castellão.
Yes.
100% Castellão, and almost 70% of Castellão on this one. It's a blend wine, and this is a varietal wine. This one and this one.
And this is blended with.
Blended with Touriga Nacional, Alicante Boucher, and a little bit of Cabernet Sauvignon. Right now, the Cabernet is starting to show on the blends.
No, I was very impressed with it, I have to say.
Thank you.
Yes. Well, let's have a look at the others.
With the Risco Reds, you have young Castellão, but a young Castellão from vineyards with almost 40 years. On this one, the Castellão has more than 50 years.
But you say it's a young Castellão. You think young is 40 years?
Young on palate, young on the taste.
Right.
Not on the grape.
Okay. Why do you think it has that characteristic?
The characteristic of being young is because of the good acidity of the Castellão. Normally, this grape variety has a very good acidity.
Well, let's have a taste.
Yeah.
And see. I can certainly taste the fruit on the end. There's a lot of fruitiness. and there is some structure, but also it's very, very round, as you say. It's quite young, feeling young.
Correct.
Almost, I won't say like a Beaujolais, but it has this sort of young feeling about it, although you're saying it is from 40 or 50-year-old grapes.
Yeah, I think it can be different, and with very good success with this wine at the price that we are selling this wine. This wine is sold in Portugal below 3.5 euros.
Which one? The Risco?
The Risco Red. I think it's very good
When
price.
you say so, you mean in the shops? It's 3.5
Sorry,
euros.
yes, in the shops. In the restaurant, you can get this wine around 10, 12 euros. I think it's a fantastic price.
Yeah, it's a really good price.
Here we have another type of Castelão. We worked António Saramago colheita. Sorry, because we have a reserve wine, António Saramago Reserva, and we have the colheita, and we worked in a different way. We work this wine the same way as we work the Reserva wine. The difference, this one isn't aged on oak.
It's not.
The main difference.
And the Risco is not aged on oak either.
No. Both of these wines, both of these wines are not. But we work this wine on a different way, because not only the price is different, the grapes are different from another producer, another vineyard that we have, and we work in a different way. And you'll notice that this wine has a lot more structure and is a more profound wine.
Okay, let's have a look at it then.
Yeah.
The energy different.
So yes, of course, this has a lot more structure, a lot more depth, a lot more tannins. It's obviously much more serious
Because
than the other wine. But the other wine is very good just for drinking, everyday
absolutely,
drinking.
Absolutely, but this one, the technique was a little bit different.
And what do you sell this? What is the price in the shops?
Retail price on the shops around 5 euros.
5 euros.
Yeah. I think it's very correct.
Yes, it's absolutely. And how many bottles do you produce of this?
Around 12,000, 15,000.
But you also have the Reserva, which
Yes,
does have
Reserva
some oak,
around 3,000 to 5,000 bottles.
and that has oak. That's oak. Is
Yes,
it? And that's
of course.
for how long?
Normally 1 year, 12 months,
Okay.
10 to 12 months.
And the retail price of the Reserva?
12.5 euros.
Okay, so that's quite a big step.
Yes.
But then you
Because-
have to pay for the oak.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's come on to AS
Yeah, this one is the cream of
2009.
the-
When was this bottled?
This wine was bottled, I don't want 2012, around 2012, first half of 2012. Primeira 6 meses de 2012. Around the first semester of 2012.
Okay, so it's been in barrel for 2 years.
Yes, almost 2 years. This is a wine, because after the wine goes to the barrels, the wine will go to the inox vats for some time until
Yes.
we make the decision to bottle the wine. Speaking.
So you've just released it on the market just now.
No. Since 2012,
Since
the
2012.
wine was bottled, and we started to put the wine on the market in 2013.
Yeah, I mean, to me, you can still
Yes,
taste a bit of the wood. It certainly needs a few more years
Yeah,
to
because I think this is a wine with a very potential, aging potential, and can be aged for 7-10 years more.
Yes, I think that's true. And what is the retail price of this wine?
Around 30 euros, 35 euros in Portugal.
And you have the Moscatel here. Again, you have a particular producer you buy your grapes from. And this, I just have a taste. This is got some age. This is not very young.
No. This wine is from the 2007 vintage.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can already see that it has mellowed.
Exactly. And that particularity of the wine gains that particularity with the aging process.
Yes.
You understand that when you taste a lot of Moscatel wines, and understand that our wines, the difference from the other producers, and it's something that we want to make. I'm not criticizing the others. It's my style, our style, and our profile.
So does that mean you dose it very late or very early?
Early, because I want acidity, and then I don't want a lot of sugar, because I want freshness on our Moscatel wines.
Very, very fresh for that age.
And I don't want a lot of sugar, because it's something that goes on the other way of the wines that we have on our portfolio, and I think that we'll maintain this profile to be different and to have an identity on the region. Absolutely.
Well, it's been very interesting talking to you.
Thank you.
It's been quite long, and thank you for explaining your philosophy.
Anytime.
And I wish you the best of luck in your
Same for you, sir.
in your business to grow and make the wines of Setúbal, the red wines, much more well known, especially the Caslau, which is not really known at all in the world. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, sir.
Very much.